A David-and-Goliath battle, Jack's triumph over a formidable Russian opponent. On a Saturday night that will go down in boxing history, the world bore witness to an epic battle of skill, determination, and heart. Our protagonist, Jack, donned in blue boxing shorts, took on a formidable Russian opponent, whose overwhelming height and weight advantage had the crowd expecting a swift and decisive victory. Little did they know, they were about to witness 15 grueling rounds that would see Jack persevere to achieve a truly remarkable victory, despite being battered, bruised, and on the verge of collapse. The opening salvo. As the fight began, the tension in the air was palpable. The Russian fighter towered over Jack, his impressive physique casting a long shadow over his smaller adversary. The opening bell rang, and the two fighters stepped forward, the crowd holding its breath in anticipation. The Russian wasted no time in asserting his dominance, firing off a series of powerful jabs and hooks that Jack was forced to evade. Jack relied on his speed and agility, ducking and weaving, as he attempted to find his footing amidst the relentless onslaught. As the first round progressed, it was clear that Jack faced an uphill battle, but he showed no signs of backing down. A glimmer of hope. The second round saw a shift in momentum. Jack, having found his rhythm and range, began to land some clean shots of his own. His quick, darting movements allowed him to slip past the Russian's guard and deliver some well-placed hooks to the body, eliciting an audible groan from the crowd. The Russian's expression changed, as he realized that this fight would not be as easy as he had anticipated. The following rounds saw a back-and-forth exchange between the two fighters. The Russian continued to use his size and strength to his advantage, landing powerful blows that seemed to shake Jack to his very core. Yet, Jack's indomitable spirit and tenacity kept him in the fight, as he continued to fight back with his own arsenal of swift jabs and hooks. The turning point. By the 8th round, both fighters were showing visible signs of exhaustion. The pace of the fight had slowed, but the intensity remained high. It was in this round that Jack executed a perfectly timed counterpunch, catching the Russian flush on the jaw. The crowd erupted in a deafening roar, as the giant stumbled back, momentarily stunned. Sensing an opportunity, Jack pressed forward, unleashing a flurry of punches that had his opponent reeling. The Russian, however, proved to be as resilient as he was powerful, weathering the storm and eventually regaining his composure. The two fighters, now both battered and bloodied, continued their grueling battle, each refusing to give an inch. The final rounds. As the fight entered the final rounds, it was evident that Jack was running on fumes. His movements were labored, and his face bore the marks of a brutal encounter. The Russian, despite his own weariness, continued to press the attack, seemingly determined to put his adversary away for good. But Jack, driven by sheer willpower and the roaring support of the crowd, refused to yield. Each crushing blow from the Russian was met with a defiant response, as Jack fought back with every ounce of strength he had left. The two warriors traded blows, neither willing to surrender in this titanic struggle. The final bell and Jack's triumph. As the final bell rang, the crowd rose to its feet, applauding the incredible display of heart and determination they had just witnessed. Both fighters, exhausted and battered, embraced in a show of mutual respect, knowing that they had given their all in a fight for the ages. The judge's decision was unanimous. Jack had done the unthinkable and defeated the Russian behemoth. Against all odds, he had overcome a seemingly insurmountable challenge and emerged victorious. As the referee raised his hand in triumph, a battered but smiling Jack soaked in the adoration of the crowd, his victory a testament to the power of the human spirit. This unforgettable fight will be etched in the annals of boxing history not just for its thrilling back-and-forth action, but for the indomitable spirit of Jack, who refused to be beaten despite being pushed to his physical and emotional limits. The night's events will serve as a reminder to all that with determination, heart, and a never-say-die attitude, even the most daunting of challenges can be overcome. In the aftermath of this incredible victory, Jack has become a symbol of hope and inspiration to countless people around the world. His story, a tale of perseverance and triumph, will undoubtedly be remembered and cherished for generations to come.